Hi, my name is Paige. So it's been a very long time since I've done a video, and I'm super out of practice, and I've been sitting here for the past few minutes trying to get the lighting just right, and I can't seem to get it just right because of my glasses with the reflection and everything. So I got to thinking, I thought, well, you're not really here to see me anyway, you're here to see my stitching. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll with it, and please bear with me. I'm gonna try and find a better spot so that way the lighting is better. But I feel like even though the lighting is bad for me, it should be good for the stitching. So we're just gonna go with it and hope for the best. And one of the reasons why I don't want to go into no lengthy detail of why it's been so long since I've been here to share a video of my progress of stitching, but kind of in a roundabout way. Well, one of the main reasons is it just takes so much time to prepare and prep to do a video, and the lighting issues, and then also it gets very frustrating trying to get a video to upload sometimes. So hopefully this one I won't have any problems, and I really want to get back on doing this on a regular basis. I'm thinking that maybe if I do shorter videos, if I keep up with it much better, and do shorter videos, it won't be near as hard to upload. And also if I can reduce the amount of editing in my videos. So I may not cut out things as much as what I used to. I used to really nitpick and snip things out before because I would get kind of rambly, or I would get a little, to me I would get a little boring. So I try to cut stuff out, and I'm going to try to just kind of keep it real. And if I say something wrong or make a mistake, I'm not a professional. I'm just here to have fun. I just like to document my progress of what I stitch on. And if you remember me from before, like I said, my name is Paige, and I do cross stitch, all kinds of crafts, whatever I can get my hands on and try. I really like to do that. Mainly my favorite craft is cross stitching, going back since I was a kid. I used to love to cross stitch, and I like to do so many different other projects. I've tried just about everything, I think. The only thing I haven't tried that I would like to do in the future is I would love to try pottery. That's the one thing I haven't tried, the spinning wheel. And I would love to try rug hooking, not the kind of like punch needle only rug hooking. I would love to do that too. So maybe one of these days I'll get to try that as well. I was really mulling over in my head how I wanted to come back and start a video again. I actually did make one back this past summer, but I didn't like the video at all, so I ended up just deleting it. And so I thought, instead of, it was kind of awkward getting a start again for me, so I thought, well, what better way to get started? I'm not sure what I've missed out sharing with you as far as finishes, and like I said, I kind of just do this for documentation for myself so I can go back and see some of the things that I have completed. But I figured I would share with you today my current WIPs. This isn't all of the cross stitch that I have that I'm working on, but this is pretty much most of it. I'm hoping you can't hear my stomach rumbling. So I just had some lunch, and I'm sipping on some hot coffee, so I feel like I'm talking fast. I'm worried I'm going to forget something, and I tend to do that whenever I kind of panic and worry I'm going to forget a crucial thing. But anyway, I'm actually filming. I'm using my light, the kind that has the two lights that can open and close like this, and it comes with a stand for your iPad or your tablet, and then there's a USB connector on the lamp. And so that's what I'm actually using that today, and that's one reason why I kind of went with this, because I didn't know where I wanted to set up today. I really would like to set up my craft sewing room is upstairs, and if I would like to have the perfect spot there. So maybe I can figure something out to where I have a better spot to film I may end up, our family room is right in there, which we also have our dining room table in there. So I thought about setting that up, and just that way I could spread it on the table. But one reason why I didn't go there is because the light is it's just so bright in that room. But anyway, I don't even know where to get started. I just thought I'd share this simple, hey Kirby, or my kitty cat. Well, actually, it's my daughter's kitty cat. I think he may try to come for a visit too, but I have so much stuff piled up here that he may think better of it. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you this cutest little gift our oldest daughter gave me. I went to go take the 2 grandbabies to preschool last week, and she left this on the table for me with a little note. The light's kind of drowning it out a little bit. I was thinking that light would be perfect for showing needlework, but this is kind of causing me to be a little concerned. It is crocheted, green little turtle, and you know what it does? This is so cool. You pull its tail, and it's a measuring tape, and you push its little belly button, and it retracts. Isn't that sweet? She bought, yeah, see the light's really wanting to wash that out really bad. She bought this at Cracker Barrel, in case you want to go get one. Ooh, I am so sorry. Yeah, that's really not working good there. So I think I'm just going to not go in any particular order. I'm just going to go with it and try to narrow things down to get things out of the way, really. This first one that I'm going to show you that I'm working on is a kit that my mother-in-law gave me, and it was one that I just so happened, she didn't even know that I wanted this one, but it was one that I had in my wish list for a while, and she gave it to me. I was so excited and shocked that it was actually one that I had in my wish list. It's a dimensions kit, and it's called Glory of Autumn. That's what the pattern looks like. So I have it, I've been keeping it in this little container. I put all my kid supplies in this tray, and the pattern, and then I wound all of the floss that came on the kit in these cards like this. See that outlight really makes those colors look vibrant there. It washes out this printing, but you can really see the colors. It's really pretty. So anyway, I have just a small start. This one I did not take off the frame. I took most of mine off the frames, but I left this one on. So you can see I started on the roof of the shorter building there, and that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't gotten any farther than that. I haven't really worked on this one a tremendous amount. I just kind of wanted to get a little start on it, just so I can say I got it started. And when I get motivated on certain days, you know, you think about something and you start thinking about something. It's like, oh, I want to. Am I seeing something? Sure, it's not a bug flying. Maybe it was dust coming off of that pattern. I don't know. I'm just seeing things. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, you never know. Around here, there's never a dull moment. I just saw it again. Maybe it's on the camera. That is weird. I don't know what I'm seeing. Oh well. Okay, I'm already out of breath. So I guess I'll show you my next one. This one is, I was actually working on this morning. I was having coffee with my husband this morning before he had to leave for work. And this is Fall on the Farm. And I'm on the very last block. And funny story with this, many of you already know what this project is, Little House Needleworks. There was a block a month, and I kept up with it perfectly through the whole series until the last block was released, And then I just had like the hardest time trying to get to that last block, which I think that happened in September. But September also happened to be the month my cousin got married, so we had to travel out of town for that. And I don't know, it just seemed like one thing after another. It just took me away from this, and I couldn't get into it. And then I ended up having to work on other projects for gifts and stuff like that. So I'm just now getting back into trying to get this finished. So once I finish this block here, I will get to call this a finish. I'm really excited. I think this is really cute, and I really intend to leave that up year round. I don't plan on just putting it up in the fall. I don't think, anyway. I may change my mind, but I'm planning on just leaving that up because I really do like it. So then, I'll go ahead and show you my bag here. My bag, I don't know if any of you are Erin Condren fans for journals and stuff like that. I could put my link down below if you want to order from their website. If you use my code, I'll put it on the bottom. You don't have to, but you'll get credit. I think you get like $10 off your order if you use my code, and then they give me a little discount too. I don't know, I forget how it works for on my end, but I think you get $10 off for your first order if you use my code. But anyway, I ordered, I have my planner is from them, which I meant to bring that downstairs, and I think it's still upstairs in my room. So I have the planner from them, and then I had some points to use, and I was wanting a bag for my stitching to take when we go to, or when I go to my stitch group. So I just put Stitch on there. You can personalize it with your name if you choose to. But I ordered this to use for when I go to stitch group, and I keep this bag right beside me when I stitch at home as well, because that way I can keep my favorite tools in this front pocket. There's a zip pocket right here in the front, and when I went the first few times to my stitch group, which I'll tell you about in here in a second, there were a few times that I would forget something. I'd forget my needles, or I'd forget something. So this way I can keep my essential tools by my chair, which is this is pretty much my stitching area when I'm downstairs, and my husband sits over here downstairs. So this is kind of my little cozy spot when I want to stitch and we want to watch something on TV. But anyway, so I keep everything in this bag. That way, if things get hectic and I don't have time to think about what I want to take with me, I keep what I'm currently working on and my essential tools in this bag at all times in this bag, and I'm good to go. I can just run out the door and take it with me. So this bag has been a lifesaver. Well, not on my sweatshirt. I just got a thread caught on there on the zipper. Okay, I'm a real model, aren't I? Anyway, this bag has been it's been a lifesaver. I keep my light in here, that over the head, so that way when we sit there and stitch at the group, I have it on hand. It has a spot that is padded that I can, if I want to take my iPad with me, I can, or this will go in this padded section to protect the glass. But it's kind of meant for a computer, a laptop computer, if you want to. I have my little pop-up pattern stand here that I keep inside, and then I have this clipboard here. This clipboard I had ordered off of Amazon. It opens up, and I have a pattern in there too. I think everywhere. Every nook, you'll probably find a pattern in my car. Every nook and cranny I find a spot to stick something in. But anyway, this is really intended for the printout sheets that I print off the computer for any important information, floss conversions and stuff like that, any kind of paperwork that I want to keep on me. I put that in here. There's a pocket there. There's that pocket, like I said, that's padded for my light my little light. And then in the big part in the front, there's all kinds of little pockets in here and card holders and this and that. But I also have, oh, there's a pocket here in this flap right here. There's a pocket, which I think I have like pens and stuff in there. But so my husband and I were married on the 15th in September. So on the 15th, I kind of made a pact with myself that I wanted to work on something for us for our anniversary on the 15th of every month. So last month, the 15th, happened to fall on our stitch group day, and of course March, the days fall the same, except of course the last few days of, February didn't have the last few days that we'll have this month. So anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is the 15th, it's the same on my stitch group day. It both falls on that Wednesday. So my anniversary piece, I'm stitching at the stitch group when I go, and this is what I'm working on the 15th of every month. Many of you, this is a pretty common, see that light's really blowing that out. All Things Grow with Love, and I really like this. Lindsay designed this for her and her husband. Her colors were based on her wedding colors, which are absolutely beautiful, but I do want to hang this one in our downstairs, and it didn't really go with my downstairs colors. So I decided to, I really had fun with this one. I ended up, I had been collecting some color and cotton colors from my stash. It started last year, and so I was really excited to experiment with picking out my own colors and trying to pick out things that went according to our downstairs, which, truth be told, I technically don't. I'm kind of hodgepodge, really. The picture behind me up there, I stitched that. I think that one was framed in 2001. And during that time, there was a lot of the greens and stuff. I really don't even do any greens anymore like that. I'm going, like, if you look into the family room, it's all the jewel tones of the blues. Well, this blue here, I don't know if it's showing up very good, or this. It's that brighter, darker blue. I'm doing those, and the red, a little hint of red, not a lot, but some of the red tones with it. And then, of course, I guess with a little bit of this will tie in the green. So I just stitch what I like. But anyway, I pulled these colors to try just to have fun with the project, and I should have really taken this out of the, I'm sorry. Whoop, I dropped the back of my cover minder thing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this was not a good idea. I should have taken this out already. Sorry, station break. I'm trying to do this very fast. I'm making a mess over here. I'm not going to be able to find anything when I get done. I'm going to have stuff spread out everywhere. Hopefully I can get this done before my husband gets home. He'll think the house was robbed. Okay, so I have this board over here. Hey, I didn't serge this fabric. I'm slumping here. Maybe I thought in my mind I wouldn't have to serge it because it's an Ida fabric. I don't stitch with Ida that much. I'm more of I like linen, and I like, oh, look at how lovely wrinkled that is. Yeah, so, where's the pattern? So you can tell how I'm changing the colors a little bit. I have the house and I changed the star. Just trying to make it a little bit brighter. The more of the jewel tones, I guess you call it. Color and cotton, all color and cotton flosses. If you notice this flower right here, even with that color, it's getting a little bit lost. So I'm thinking of outlining, using a very soft gray, maybe the floss that's in the windows on the house. I may just outline that a little bit so it'll stand out a little better. And it'll be fine. So, yeah, some people are really good about putting their stuff away as they go, but I've already chewed up your time with trying to take that frame off, so I'm not going to sit here and try to do that on top of it. So I will, I'll deal with that later. Let's see. Oh, this one here. Okay, so the other one I've been carrying in this tote is the Spring Quaker. This one I started, I'm doing this one, we started together, a friend of mine, a stitchy friend, obviously. I wonder if I wrote down the fabric. Spring Quaker. I may in the book. I do have a journal book for these. So if I forget to tell you and you want to know what this fabric is, leave me and drop a message down below and I'll try to look it up. See if I can find it. But yeah, many of you have already seen that pattern. It's really pretty. And this is my small start on that. I have a nice full, well at this rate nobody's going to give me a Vanna White position, are they? Right there, that's my start. Right, I started right in the middle, you can see. Or maybe, hopefully you can see. Right in the middle of the basket. So, I don't know if you can see the fabric in the background of that. I was trying to match it up as good as I could. Usually, sometimes I'll write on that thread card what the fabric is, but I didn't write it on there. I can't remember if this was let's see. I don't know if I brought that book down here. Yeah, I gotta get more organized than this, aren't I? Speaking of book, this is another thing I got from Erin Condren. So, this is what they call a notebook. The light's reflecting off of this real bad. So you can order you can order different planners or notebooks or whatever, and one of their features is you can choose your cover, what kind of a cover, and they're all laminated so they protect them. And I have mine personalized down here with my name on there. You can't hardly see it. But one of their things that is a feature to their products is their covers can come on and off. So you can swap them out. You can get different patterns and have different colors. Actually, my husband and I made this one for my husband and I. It has our wedding picture on the front. It's just like a family. We use it for making our own little personal notes. We keep that in here. So you can do photos on there too as well. Just fun. But anyway, the reason why I was showing you this one is because I ordered the notebook version of this one with this pattern on the front in the blush pink color. And I'm using this as kind of like a craft, kind of a agenda. I ordered this one with the graph paper. That's the other thing that's nice about them. You can order them with just regular lined tablet style paper, or you can get this graph paper to it. So you can journal with it. You can, I was redesigning my, boy, I tell you what, this is terrible. I didn't realize this was going to be this bad. Nope. There, if I turn it this way a little bit, you can see. I measured different pieces of furniture of my craft room, and I tried to cut them out to the scale of my room. And then that way, when I move my room around, I can flip them and move them around however I want to see if things will fit before I move everything around, and it's such a pain. So, and also, I use this graph paper for when I need to alter, if I need to alter an image, a name or a date or anything like that. I have that. And then I also use it for kind of a, I don't know if any of you people are I'm lost for words today. I don't know if any of you guys are, if you remember what a smash book was, but kind of like scrapbooking in a way, journaling. But I was kind of using this book and that same concept with, this is my checklist for, which one is this? I think this one is, yeah, this one is for Classic Color Works. I almost couldn't think of the name. I use it all the time. I was just using it this morning. But my Classic Color Works flosses, and then that, as I buy them, I can check them off my list here. My inventory sheet. There you go. And oh, avalanche. Okay, so that I'm gonna have to fix my. So that's what's in my backpack, and I actually have stitch day tomorrow. And so I gotta make sure I get all that stuff put back tomorrow or I'll be in trouble. Okay, so the other thing I've been working on is, this is a pattern from a magazine, and this one is one that, oh, I love this one. It's so pretty. I bet this light's gonna blow it out too. It's a traditional wedding sampler, and it has the sampler alphabet at the top. It has this really pretty border all the way around here. That it's beautiful, but yet it's not too complicated. Some borders get so detailed that it's kind of a little bit overwhelming to me sometimes. I don't feel that way with this border. It's kind of, it's beautiful, but yet simple to me. So there's a larger size alphabet there. There's the small lowercase alphabet below, and then this little, there's a little saying where the swans are at in here, and it says, "On this day, these two were joined," and then you put the husband and wife's names and the year that they were married. So that is another current, sorry. So I keep it in this bag. Actually, I pulled it off of a Q-snap type frame, either Q-snap or a Hobby Lobby one. Let me put this back in this bag. I'm stitching it on fabric. It's a natural casual linen from Hobby Lobby, and I keep all of my flosses in the bag, but as I pull them out, I've been putting strands on this card as well. So this is what I have so far. I wish I had a whole lot more done, but I don't. So yeah, you can see that border there a little bit right here on this corner. That's the top corner. And then you can see how the alphabet, the colors kind of are they're all different colors. And then I started in the middle here, so this is a row, and I moved over to this edge, and then I moved up to the top, because I have this paranoid thing where I have to define my outside perimeters, in fear of that my fabric is going to be too small. I'm just, even if I know I have more than enough, I still have to find all my outside perimeters. So I would like to work on that some this month and get a little bit more done on that if I could. I think when I finish the one from Primrose Cottage, the one I'll be stitching on tomorrow with the group, after I actually get that project finished, I'll probably resume back to this one on the 15th, since it's kind of a wedding. It's really a wedding anniversary sampler piece too, so. And then the other thing that I've been working on trying to only pull out the ones that I have actually been working on recently. Oh, this one here.
Motion detected in the front yard.
I bought this from Dixie Darling when we were in the Smoky Mountains, and I saw this hanging on the wall. Actually, my husband and I both spotted it, and we both really liked it. It says, "A home is built of peace and love, and not of wood or stone. A place where understanding lives and memories are sown." And then you put your family name, the blank family, you put that there, and then it says sowing memories since, and then the year that you were married. So it's really pretty, and when we saw it on display on the wall, of course, it was a whole lot more beautiful than what this looks like. As usual, it's kind of the normal common thing. This is all of the colors I have. I had so many of these project cards in my stash. I've just about got them all used up. So, but my other projects, like my Fall on the Farm and some of my more current projects, I'm using like the floss drops type of a storage system. So this is get this thread tucked up out of the way. That's my start, and you can't really see. Even if I took it out of the plastic, I don't think it would show very good. That's what the pattern looks like. So I'm stitching on, you can tell where the quilts go on the clothesline there. That's where I'm at. Oh, the skyline. I was working on the skyline, yeah. Okay. So that's I really would like to get that one done too. I believe, nope, I don't know. Never mind. I think I bought this fabric. I'm thinking I bought this when I was at Dixie Darling, and sad to say they closed up. I hated to hear that, because I thought that would be so nice to go back to visit when we go to the Smoky Mountains again, but they're not there anymore. My husband let me go in there when we went. I shouldn't say let me. That kind of sounds mean. It makes it sound like he's got control. He doesn't let me do things. We went into Dixie Darling, and my husband was just so sweet and patient and let me really have a lot of fun in there. He didn't sigh and groan, and he just was a trooper. So I had a blast when I got to go in that store. Let's see. this was one of the patterns I bought when I was there. And I finished this one here, and I mounted it on a sled. I may have a picture of it in my stock photos. I may be able to attach it at the end, but I still have to do the other 3. So I just kept the remaining floss from working on that first one, and one of these days when I get inspired, I'll start working on the other 2. I stitched that one on natural linen as well. This one I started with my brother in mind. He lives in Wisconsin, and he loves snow. He loves snowmobiling. I know you guys are very envious of my project bags. Ziploc gets the credit. I keep saying I'm gonna sew some project bags because I do sew, and I just have way too many projects going on. I just can't get ahead of myself, get caught up and make some, I guess. But it's hard to spend money on buying project bags when I know I can sew and I can make them a lot cheaper. Anyway, so this one is it's from Calico Crossroads, Snow is My Life. I don't even remember where I bought this pattern from. I've had it in my stash for a while, but it's really cute. My brother loves snow, and I think I'm probably just going to stitch. I don't think I'm going to stitch the border part of it. I'm just going to do the inside of it. And I pulled out this fabric that my mom had given me when she was getting rid of stuff from her cross-stitch stuff. This is some old stuff that she had purchased from Hobby Lobby years ago. It's a wood-chilled Permin premium fabric. It says country linen on the top, but it's super stiff. It's let's see. Yeah, it's super stiff. And I'm noticing right now I did not serge the edges. I really need to serge the edges. Okay. That's my start on him. That's been kind of fun. Now my backpack's getting in the way. So see, the light actually works good for showing the stitched pieces, but if I want to show anything with paper, it's impossible. Huh. It's got a cute face. I do like that one. I love snowmen. It's one of my favorite things. I'm a snowman. I do like gingerbread. But one of these days I'll get back into stitching on that one and finish it. I'll just dibble at it, but actually get it finished. That'd be nice to give it to him. Let's see. Did I show this one yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, this one, when we were having bad winter we were having bad weather. We were getting a snowstorm. I can't talk. And I pulled out a whole bunch of patterns, and I told my husband, I said, I want to start a new one. Here's your choice. Pick one out for me. And he picked this one out. I bought this pattern a long time ago on the clearance rack at Hobby Lobby. And it is so cute. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. But I love all those. Look at those snowmen. They're so cute. And the little critters in there. Just a lot of detail. So, I started on it. I wish I would have gotten farther. And that is, oops. That's what I got started on. It's going to be so pretty though when it's done. Goodness, I'm going to have to work on my modeling skills here. I'm on le. It's not let yet, le. Oh, it just cut and stopped on me. Even my camera's tired of listening to me. Let's see. Hopefully I'm trying to hurry up here. Okay, so this is another one I was working on. This one's a Summer House Stitchworks. This was one of the releases from last year that I ordered as a kit. I got the fabric, and I also ordered this little pack that comes with the accessories inside to complete it into this drum roll here. So this one's a little bit, even though I love it, it's a little bit hard for me to really get motivated to work on this one, just because it's all I have to work on right now is whites, white all the time. And I'm really not one for a repetitive non-color stitching. I like to have a little bit more variety than that. But I know when it's going to be finished, I know it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. But I'm really looking forward to the challenge of putting it into a drum roll. That's kind of one of the main reasons why I went with this. Is I do love this finished look with the white on that natural linen and the white pom-pom trim. I know I'm going to absolutely love it. It's just stitching on it at the moment. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as my normal regular stitching of what I'm working on. I have worked on this in a while though, but I thought I would go ahead and share it with you real quick. I have also I dipped into the Artisy major full coverage pieces of stitching. They'll probably, who knows when they'll ever get done, because I move on into other things because this does take so much time, and I had a spot upstairs where I was working on it, nothing but that, so I could get somewhere. But this pattern that I'm going to show you is the one I ordered. This one off of Artisy. I don't know if you can see. Let me try, see if I can get this out. It's called God Shed His Grace. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. And when I found out that this was actually taken from one of the homes off of Cades Cove, I had to have it because me and the Smoky Mountains were like best buds. But also Abraham Hunter, he is the artist and I love his artwork. So this is where it doesn't look like much because basically I started up in this corner here, and it's just all that dark section right there, so it's not going to look like much. This particular one I decided to start, this is the second one I started actually. I bought some of that gridded fabric that once you're finished stitching it, you soak it and all those lines will disappear. But this particular one I decided to try it as the half cross stitch or 10 stitch to see if I could, because the one that I'm working on there is massive, it's huge, and I thought that might be the only prospect of finally ever getting it done. And then the other one, oh no, okay, I left the other one upstairs, so maybe the next time, or if you even want to see it. If you want to see it, let me know and I'll show it to you. But the other one is this one, and I had to have this one because then there again, Smoky Mountains. This one, I don't think this one has anything to do with Smoky Mountains, but bears, that's Smoky Mountains. So I can't wait to finish this one and the other one. They're just adorable. That artist is Mark Keith Lee, and this one I'm doing is full cross stitch, but I have that on my long scroll rod frame, my longest one I tab that goes to my artisan floor stand. So I think that is it, guys. I think that is all. I mean, I have other things that I'm working on too, and I have more whips down this basket, but some of them I haven't worked on in probably a year. So maybe I'll show those to you some other time. But I just kind of wanted to keep this one somewhat short, even though I don't think it ended up being that short. But tomorrow I'm going to my cross stitch group and meet up with some more stitching ladies, and so looking forward to that. I don't know if they would ever be, maybe I'll ask them tomorrow if they would ever be interested in if I brought my camera and they can show what they're working on, their stitching progress. Maybe they would like to do that and share that on this video, or on a video. But until next time. Oh, I was going to also mention, I've also gotten into, my friend convinced me, she lives a couple states away from me, and she convinced me I needed to give diamond art a try. She said, you'll love diamond painting. It's very therapeutic and relaxing, and she convinced me to finally try it. Technically, I bought a diamond painting for my middle daughter because I felt like she needed something to kind of like a little outlet, and she really enjoyed it when she worked on it, but then now she hasn't went back to it in a while, so I don't know. But I didn't really have plans to even try it because I do cross stitch, and cross stitch is my thing. That's what I enjoy the most. So I finally decided to give it a try. I bought a kit and I just completed one, and I gave it to my daughter last week, so I don't actually have that one to show you. I do have some photos, but I thought about keeping that separate. I may do a video on what diamond painting kits that I have and kind of do, because I bought more since then, and that's kind of a new another love of mine, so I'll probably do that on a separate video. That way, if you're not interested in it at all whatsoever, you don't have to worry about it. But I would love for you to watch it anyway if you are interested in it. I always love your company, and consider liking and subscribing to my videos and share with others. And it's always fun to have encouragement from other crafty people. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.